copyright strike, and he's locked. He can't stream on his own channel, so he's taken over other people's channels. Definitely needs your support. So he's taken over other people's channels. Good night, everybody. Happy flying. So he's taken over other people's channels. Good night, everybody. Happy flying. So he's taken over other people's channels. Good night, everybody. Happy flying. So he's taken over other people's
What's up, shitters? Hold on, guys. Hi, guys. My name's Aaron CIOTTI. Everybody calls me CIOTTI. I'm not nearly as good looking as the person who you usually look at on this channel. Hopefully this is working. Hey, chat, is this working? I think it's working. I'm watching this. I have to... Yeah. This is okay. So there's some stuff that I can do, and there's other stuff that I can't do. Like, huge thank you to Jamie for doing this with me. It's not as easy as I thought. Streaming from somebody else's channel is a little bit more confusing. Than I thought, but it appears to be working. We can't do super chats. I can't moderate the chat. So moderators, you guys are going to have to do it all. Okay, so here's the deal. Somebody on YouTube who, okay, a little over a year ago on one of the live streams, I was talking about PID tuning, and I shared my screen, and I knew of this really interesting PID tuning video where the guy created a little machine to simulate a PID loop. And it's just such a cool example of what our PID loops actually do. So instead of linking the chat to it, which is what I should have done and what I will do from now on, basically I have removed the ability to screen share from OBS. Basically because if I share my screen and then accidentally drag the wrong thing across the screen, this shit could happen again. But yeah, so I took this video, I hit play, I shared my screen, I played a portion of the video, talked over it and explained what was going on. And that was that. A little over a year went by, and that person decided to go through this process of manually creating a copyright takedown against me. Because I showed their content on my stream. In the past 72 hours, I've learned more about copyright law and fair use than I care to know. But basically, the fair use is a very gray area. But from everything that I can tell, I was fully within my rights to do that. Fair use basically says that as long as you're not specifically taking, like, if I take the Avengers, like Joshua just said, and I just play the Avengers on my stream, sure, right? Like, that's obviously not allowed. But taking someone else's video that's not monetized, that they are not making money from, that has like shit following, like practically no views, taking that, playing a portion of it, and talking over it, basically makes it okay. And that was always my understanding of fair use. I went a little nuts this weekend to really research this, just to make sure that, my understanding was in line with reality. Here's the problem. YouTube. YouTube has basically decided that they value their content creators less than being sued. So their system is set up to essentially automatically flag anybody who ever on any streams or videos or anything that you put up on YouTube, if there's audio or video in that, YouTube's software can find it, right? Like can connect it, and it automatically flags you, and that's fine. It's done that to me a million times. What it also does is, actually, I'm not going to tell you what else it does, because there are hundreds of YouTube channels out there that I have used their music and I have used their video in a way that, again, in my opinion, and all the opinions from all of the legal shit that I've read over the last 3 days, that it's totally fine. But YouTube has a system in place that allows those people to do what this person has done to me. The biggest if I wasn't streaming on YouTube, I would be fine. That's the biggest problem. When they, like, I will win this. How much it costs me to win this is up in the air. Could be $150,000, could be $15,000, could be nothing. Could be a lot more than 150 grand. It depends, right? But yeah, so in theory, I'm fine here. Caitlin, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. A year and a half ago during that stream, I was not monetized, nor am I really now. I mean, like, I'm technically monetized, but it's super chats, whatever. Yeah, and if you do a little bit more research on fair use, Caitlin, you'll see what I mean. Just, yeah, do like 10 minutes of research on fair use, and just search YouTube for fair use, and you'll get the same education that I've gotten over the past. Oh, I mean, a lot less of it because I've poured a whole shitload more time. But yeah, very, very quickly people will explain it in a much better way than I am, so that you understand. But yeah, here's the long and short of it. There are, I am in a position with my channel where I have a lot of exposure, and any of these people who's, like, even you guys, right? Like, if I play one of your guys' videos on my channel, if I have in the past, and then I say something that you don't like, and you decide that you hate me now, you can shut my fucking channel down, as it is right now, and that's the issue. That's what has shattered my confidence in YouTube, and really kind of put me in this place where I'm like, well, it's kind of insane for me to put one more minute into streaming on YouTube. Unfortunately, the flip side of that is that you guys are all here. And trying to convince you guys all to come over to Twitch, I don't know. I'm streaming right now because I didn't want to just completely abandon you guys, and I wanted to have this conversation with you guys. But oh, that's a really good idea, Daniel. What's up, everybody? My name's Aaron CIOTTI. Everybody calls me CIOTTI. I just hit the record button on OBS so that I can repost this live stream on my channel later. Thank you to the Rimmiest of Tims for giving me that thought. I don't know if... I've never hit the start recording button on OBS before, so I don't know if it actually works. But Yeah. So I'm in this really weird situation where I have no idea what to do. I have absolutely no idea what to do. I talked to DJ. I've been talking to DJ throughout this whole thing, and I talked to him a little bit earlier. I can see the chat, guys, but I'm just trying to get my thoughts out right now. Sorry. Yeah. So DJ said that he's got. Oh, right. I think people can. I think you guys can. Yeah, yeah. You guys can still at me. You guys can still at me. Um, uh, yeah. I didn't think moving over to Twitch would be a realistic thing. I assume that you guys are all on YouTube and you have no interest in coming over to Twitch. Then I talked to Bot earlier. And he said he's got almost 800 subscribers over there. So and I tested streaming on Switch on Twitch Saturday maybe, and it was very confusing. um, but yeah, I mean, so yeah, I don't know. But then of course also today I heard that Twitch is coming down on people too. So I don't know, man. The copyright thing is it's very difficult, right? YouTube is stuck in a really difficult spot where, as is Twitch, where they have to. Yeah, Mark, that's true. 800 is certainly not 22,000. And that's UAV Tech, which is Mark Spatz. Mark, why are you not a mod? Oh, right. The same, right. You guys aren't mod. I was like, why can't I make Mark Spatz a moderator? I thought I already made him moderator. Not my channel, right? Yeah, it's I don't know. I feel like I just shouldn't stream anymore. I feel like that's the answer, because people are shitty, right? And we have a lot of shitty people, unfortunately, in this hobby. I have tried my best to limit my exposure to the shitty people, but as I get bigger and bigger and bigger, which happens very slowly, but it is happening, that exposure is gonna, so I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I have, yeah, there are just hundreds of opportunities out there for people to click 2 buttons and shut my YouTube channel down for weeks and weeks and weeks and potentially months at a time, right? Not being able to like if YouTube doesn't fix this, I can't stream for 90 days, and that's kind of game over. Like if I can't, I'll tell you guys this right now. If I can't stream for the next 90 days, I'm not streaming again. I will shift over to just putting up finished edits, and just hope for the best. See, but I say that. Well, I guess yeah. With finished edits, I can watch them 18 times before I put them up to make absolutely sure that there's not a millisecond of anyone else's content in them, right? So yeah. Eric Allen says blame it all on cancel culture. I'm trying not to blame it on anything, really. I'm blaming it on YouTube as a fucking joke. But like I just said, YouTube has a very hard job, right? They don't want to be sued. They also need people to make content for them. So they're stuck in the middle. I think they've done a pretty horrible job at the system as it is now. To give you guys some idea, it took me the better part of 6 hours. And I've been on YouTube for 12 years, so like I kind of know my way around YouTube a little bit. It took me 6 hours to figure out what this video was that I supposedly ripped off. The setup in YouTube Studio is horrendously bad, and the other thing that it doesn't do is it doesn't tell this person what they're really doing. I don't think. I can't tell because I'm not going to do this to someone else to find out what the actual process of click-throughs is. But UAV Tech says, it is weird. I see folks debunking the flat. So, yeah, lots of people on YouTube show each other's videos all the time. YouTube flags it, and then that person whose video was used in, again, I'm trying not to explain this in a way that allows other people to do this to me that might not like me. Yeah, it's basically, Mark, the person whose content was used has to manually do this. Like, they have to go out of their way to find this and then to do this. And I assume that we don't see it happening more often because most people aren't garbage. I would like to think so, at least. But yeah, I think that it doesn't happen often because, like, I have a shitload of videos in there, right? I like, when I go into that section, I see every single one of my videos that anyone else has used, and I fucking love it. Like, I go and click on those and comment and, like, yeah, fucking thanks so much for using my shit. It's so cool, right? Other people view it as a potential payday. So yeah, Tweet FPV gets me back on track. Thank you. Did this person do this and not realize what would happen to you? Exactly right, Tweet. I think. I mean, we'll see. But that's the way that it seems. It seems like this person had no idea that the ramifications of this. They could just be lying, but that the conversation that has happened, that's what they're saying. They're also saying that there's no way for them to drop it, which I'm very suspect of. And they're saying that they emailed YouTube to make this go away. Those two things are kind of the biggest reason why I'm taking this seriously and kind of freaking the fuck out. So yeah, I think that's all I need to say about it. Let's move on. We're doing a Runcam hybrid giveaway tonight. God damn it. This is the biggest reason that I come hell or high water, I was going to stream because, frankly, I'm terrified of having I'm terrified of everything remotely surrounding YouTube right now. But I'm terrified of having a video from last week that says, hey, Monday night at 10 o'clock, come on over and you'll see if you won, and then not having that. I don't have a way on my YouTube of pointing people over to this, so I think that's kind of already happening, but I did what I could. And whoever wins, you guys are going to watch me do it in a minute here. So yeah. 10:20, let's do it. We're going to do the Runcam hybrid giveaway. Fuck. Fuck, I need to show my screen. Hold on. I do actually need to show my screen for this. Okay, hold on. I'm about to show my screen, so I need to be really careful here. Okay, so I'm going to mute the computer. There is nothing. Okay, this is my own video here, so I can't do this to myself. Oh, hey, I got something for you guys. Here's a link. I can't show this, but there's a link in the chat. Sometimes I like to check myself and make sure I'm not turning into a fucking crotchety old man. Is it just me, or I feel like I might have come down kind of hard on that pilot a little bit, but I think that's a pretty unbelievably reckless video, and I would love to not see that on YouTube, because I feel like that's the kind of video that if the FAA got a hold of, or if a news outlet got a hold of, could kind of be the end for us. Flying from a moving car is very fun, and it's something that I've done a bunch of times, but I've only ever done it in like very, very controlled situations where it's a flat road, like in the middle of fucking nowhere, no cars, no oncoming traffic, like no chance that someone else driving a car could see the spaceship flying down the road, right? Yeah, I don't know. Doing that shit in the mountains, oh my god, like people can't fucking drive in the mountains as it is. You're gonna put a spaceship into oncoming traffic and expect them not to spear off the side of the fucking mountain and die? Like, yeah, I don't know. Metal Dirtskin, that's crazy. I did not know that. But yeah, sparsely populated area and don't fly directly over anyone is out the window in that link that I just put there. Like Bergen says, so tired of the FAA, they need to burn. I don't actually agree. It's probably a very unpopular opinion, but I think the FAA is a really good thing, and that they've prevented hundreds of thousands of deaths, right, by the rules that they've made. I think that they are not necessarily being fair to us, but we're a tiny, tiny, tiny little group, right? So yeah, I don't know. I think that the FAA is very important, and we you know, I would if the FAA went away, wouldn't see me getting on a fucking airplane, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I think that it's up to us. Like it's our issue. It's our problem. Like it's our job to tell the FAA why, right? We can't expect them to get it right, get it perfect. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Yeah. I'm just not willing to demonize the entire FAA, right? I'll demonize the shit out of what they're talking about doing, but the FAA is a wonderful organization that keeps us safe. In the learning that I've done so far on Part 107, I've actually been kind of blown away at how intelligent some of the things that the FAA has in place are. I don't know. Okay, I think I can safely share my screen to do this giveaway. So this giveaway is from. Okay. I should be okay. All right, this giveaway is from this 4-inch movement Runcam hybrid giveaway video that I put up on November 12th. I guess I can click through it. I certainly can't click the play button. Well, I guess I can click the play button because I have everything muted. So hey, look at that. It's my own content. Cool. Okay. Not doing anything illegal. So yeah, this is where we did it. At the end of the video, I said scroll down, comment with a time code of your favorite moment, and you'll be entered into the giveaway, as well as thumbs up and subscribing and all that fun shit. Yeah, right. I have to be even more careful because I'm on someone else's fucking channel. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I assume that I can click on this website. I don't think there's anything illegal about showing someone else's website, but what the fuck do I know? So there it is. I posted the link to my URL there, and I hit filter out duplicate users, and so I gotta go here, and I click this get YouTube comments. Oh, that was the least interesting thing. Amount of unique commenters, 109. That sounds right? 126 comments. Yeah, so it would make sense that there's a bunch of duplicates. Cool. So we're going to scroll down, and I think I just hit this start button. All right. You guys ready? Somebody's going to win a Runcam hybrid. And that's exciting because I fucking love the Runcam hybrids. The footage from that drift event was just absurd. Here we go. I hope it's one of you guys that's here. Or girls. Here we go! Upmost Beast! And he even tagged a time. 140 when you were right behind the car with the big spoiler. Congratulations, Upmost Beast. You have won a Runcam hybrid. I'm going to get the hell off of this the monitor share. So now the fun game of me trying to figure out how to get in touch with Upmost Beast begins. Unfortunately, YouTube makes that process very, very difficult. Because they took out the messaging feature. So yeah, Upmost Beast. If you're watching this on the replay, congratulations, man, you won. If for some reason after like a month or so I can't get in touch with Upmost Beast, which is a total possibility, again because YouTube makes it so difficult for anyone to message anyone else. Basically, what I'm going to have to do is like reply to his comment on my video and hope that he sees that in his notifications. But I'm also going to try to find. So the previous person that won one of these 2 weeks ago, they only saw the comment that I left on one of their videos to give you guys of how impossible it is to get in touch with anyone on YouTube. CIOTTIFPV.com, Doug. CIOTTIFPV.com for all you guys is if you want me to keep doing this, if you want me to figure out how the hell to get past this, that's how you can do it. It's got links to everything that I'm doing. If you're completely broke, you can use the affiliate links. If you have some money, there's Etsy, there's Patreon, there's Fiverr. I want to work for you guys on Fiverr. I want to tune your quads. I want to teach you how to fly better. I want to edit your videos. I want to work for you guys, man. Be my boss and do it over on Fiverr. I just spent another half an hour with... So I've only had one customer on Fiverr, but he enjoyed it so much that he came back. Mark Lauper. Are you in here, Mark? Yeah, Mark and I spent another half an hour the other day. He chose my tune your... Oh, what the fuck? Response rate... What? Why? Why the hell did that happen? Come on, Fiverr. Really? What the fuck? Yeah. He chose my half an hour of quad tuning package, and we did a Skype or Zoom, I think, or no, Skype. Yeah, we did a Skype call, and he just asked me questions for half an hour, and we just talked through tuning and a million different things, and he loved it. So maybe you guys will too. CIOTTI.fpv.com. Lots of good links over there. Go do it. All right. Let me get somewhat caught up on chat. Okay, if I leave this opened, I'll know that it's Upmost Beast. Okay, cool. And all right, I think that's all the things that I wanted to cover on this monitor here. Chat, what's up? Lilithium said, "What's up?" I might. So hey, speaking of, I need a home. I'm homeless, guys. I don't have a home to stream from. So, Jamie was cool enough to hook me up with this tonight. The big pain in the ass is that Jamie has to kind of babysit this for me. Unfortunately, like she has to click start stream and then she has to click end stream, and like if I need anything remotely admin related, I have to bug her. So like, fair warning, if you offer me your home, your YouTube channel home to stream from, it's not just totally hands off. I mean, and I guess unless you give me your login and your password, but I don't necessarily want to do that. I don't necessarily want that responsibility. But yeah, I need homes. I need YouTube channels to stream from while this shit is all getting figured out. I think I'm just gonna keep going on YouTube for right now until this shit happens again. If it ever happens again, it's over. But I can't imagine. I'm not big enough, and I'm not financially stable enough to start from scratch on Twitch. Maybe I'll do. Maybe I should try Twitch though. I don't know. Still thinking about it. But yeah, I don't know. If you're cool with me streaming on your channel, just like I'm doing right now with Jamie's channel, I promise I'll be on my best behavior. I will try not to curse a ton. And I most certainly will not share my screen. Message me. If you're monetized, that's huge. Not a deal breaker, though. I am going to be asking you guys if you want to help me out financially to do that on CIOTTIFPV.com moving forward. I no longer want... I understand that you guys like doing super chats, but I don't want any money going through YouTube anymore. I just think it's not smart with all this that's happened. So yeah, if you so I guess it doesn't really matter if you're monetized. I don't know. It's you guys tell me. Is not being able to do super chats a problem? It's a fun thing for sure, and it makes doing the little giveaways that we do 1,000 times easier. But yeah. So yeah, Lilithium said, "What's up, dude?" and tagged me, and that reminded me that she offered her channel. So I'll probably be doing a stream from Lilithium's channel at some point here. Yeah, reach out to me. It could be fun. It's we're doing this takeover thing. I've seen other people do channel takeovers, and that's the closest thing to what we're basically doing, right? So it could be super fun. I think it could get you a shitload of attention. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's attention you want. Maybe it's attention you don't want. Nemesis FPV says, no! Rick Zapata says, you built a brand here. Ride it out and keep building. We're all behind you. Yeah, Rick, yeah, that's kind of where I'm, yeah. Sorry guys, the the last 3 days have been a real nightmare. I woke up Saturday morning. I had every fucking battery I own, every quad I own, everything charged up and ready to go drifting. I was super fucking excited. And I woke up to this. And yeah, I missed the entire weekend of drifting. I mean, I could have gone, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't wrap my head around it, man. You guys know that I have mental illness issues, and yeah, this has been quite the trigger. So yeah, but I'm back now, and I'm fucking hanging out with you guys, and it's all that matters in this exact moment right now. Freelojo said, check out D-Live. What the hell is D-Live, Freelojo? Mark Kunoff says, solvable problems. You already figured it out with the music. You will do the same with other protected content. Be patient. The collective will help you like Stellar did. Hell yeah, Mark. Hell yeah. Scroll. We're getting back into it. We're getting back into the groove. Tweet FPV says, we talked about that. Dauntless H says, what questions do you have / what do you think about the YouTube system is bad? I know a person and I want to ask some questions. I think we already talked about that, Dauntless, but if I didn't answer that clearly enough, just copy and paste it and I'll talk more about it. B-Man says, hey guys, what's up? CIOTTI seems sober in here. Somber, rather. Guess you read what you want to read. Hey, Jamie, thanks for dropping that link to the Patreon page. Much appreciated. Hey, here's a link to CIOTTIFPV.com in case you can't spell. That's all you need right there. MyHandle.com has links to everything. That's all you have to remember. Just put a .com after my silly name. Jonathan King says, don't let the man screw this up. We need you, dude. How can I get paid to work if I'm, if I'm not watching you? Hey, so that brings up an interesting point. People that watch this while they're at work, can you guys go to Twitch? I had a job at one point where Twitch was blocked, and my favorite streamer at the time that I was watching, Riker, who still plays Diablo 3, I couldn't watch him anymore, and that sucked. So if you can't get, if me going to Twitch would prevent you from watching me, type fuck in all capitals. I still don't think the Twitch thing is a good move. Although, here is something interesting about Twitch, is that if you have Amazon Prime, which most of you probably do, or someone that you know does, Amazon Prime gives you a free Twitch membership every month, and it doesn't cost you anything. So there's actually a chance that I could make a lot more money over on Twitch than here on YouTube. It's not about the money though for me. It's about like us and it's about this thing that we've done together over the last year. So yeah, I don't know. I'm so fucking confused still. Yeah, I just don't want to lose this, man. I'm you guys are here for me as much as I'm here for you. If you can believe that. Nemesis FPV says, if you got my package today, let me know what you think. Nemesis, that I was saving it, but well, I guess I shouldn't show it so that you got. But Nemesis sent me a package. His and my address is on the other side, and he made me this, and I think this might be something really, really cool. First and foremost, thanks a ton, Nemesis. This print looks really good. Yeah, this is well, we're gonna play with that in a little bit. Maybe let me show it to you just in case I talk for 2 full hours and we don't get to it. This is on Thingiverse, and it's a Insta360 Go and FPV cam mount for TinyCineWhoop frames. So I have to figure out if I'm going to put this on a 65 or a 75. I have some paying piloting work. I'm being paid in trade for hopefully work on to fix my car so that I can have a car again for the first time in 4 years. But so and the I have one of those newbie drone 75 frames coming, but it's not going to be here until Wednesday, which is when I'm going to do this work. So I think in the interim tonight here, I think I'm going to put this on a 65 millimeter frame, and we'll see. The fear is that this is too heavy, that this is too much TPU and it's too heavy for a 65 millimeter build. Only one way to find out. Yeah, we're gonna just do that tonight. We're gonna put that. We're gonna basically move this this rig over. Well, fuck that. We're gonna talk about all that in a minute. Let me try to get somewhat caught up on chat. Nemesis FPV, huge shout out. Thank you, dude, for printing that and sending it over. It looks really good. I think it's gonna be the one. Big Tater says, "What's up?" Boobity bop, beep, beep, beep. Blesses the Drive says, "You make totally valid points. I wonder what we were talking about at the time." Dauntless H says, "Not just you, CIOTTI. That's a hazard with a Tide motorcycles going on." Yeah, okay, so that's, okay, so this is where I posted that. Oh, yeah, there I posted the link. Yeah, Dauntless, incredibly right. I've spent a good amount of times driving my Miata and Kristen's 2 hard in mountains, and the shit that I've seen from other drivers being like fully on the wrong side of the road for no reason, just panicking for no reason, it's absolutely insane. And yeah, the last thing I think any of us needs to do is put a UFO in oncoming traffic and give these horrible drivers any opportunity to go spearing off the side of the mountain. So yeah, I've for other people, they might not think it's that dangerous, but yeah, for people who've spent time on those mountain roads, I think you guys agree with me that we yeah. Toxic FPV says, "Nothing wrong with that comment." I wonder what the comment was. Oh, my comment. Oh, cool. Good. My comment on that video. Yeah. Mark Kunoff says, "Take over other FPV Fias channels to give them more exposure." Boom. Mark Kunoff, great minds think alike. Daniel Cole says, "Careful, don't get Fox banned." Yeah, believe me. Every time that I do this on somebody else's channel, they're going to be shitty streams because I'm going to be like a nervous wreck the whole time. But hopefully you guys will get used to that. Scroll. Jamie says, "The goat has to be copywritten. I'm fucked." Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I got somebody else's copyright stricken because of a goddamn $5 goat from Borders Books? License to Drive says, "Did you see the FPV footage at the end of John Oliver's last night flying into an explosion?" I didn't, License, but it was probably you that mentioned that on Joshua's video. Does anybody have the link? Can it or what do we have to search for to find that? I'll play it on the stream. Oh. Yeah, how do we find that so we can put a link to it in the chat, since that's how we have to operate from now on. Big Willie FPV says, "Thoughts on the Beta 85 Pro 2 with Crossfire?" I just suffered through a Beta 85X build, which is now gone. Here's my recommendation. Don't build your own Beta 85 or 95 pusher. It is a miserable building experience. Buy it built. If you're gonna do it, buy one that's built. So thumbs up on the Beta 85 Pro 2 with Crossfire because it's already built. I've put one battery through it, and it was okay. It's awful heavy. I thought I was going to be able to keep the 85 pusher below 100 grams, but I ended up at like 150 grams, so I fucked up the math somewhere. But it seems to be pretty good. I'll have a lot more. I'm flying it a bunch on Wednesday at the gig that I'm doing on Wednesday. I'm gonna fly that rig as much as I can, so I'll have a lot more info, impressions, thoughts, opinions. Where are we at? Oh God, YouTube does the fucking thing. It does the thing even when. Scrolling back up. Scrolling. Okay, there we are. Private Island says, do you know if that new FPV market site is only open to citizens of the U.S.? I do know the answer to that, Private Island. Thank you for the wonderful segue. Let's talk about FPV Exchange. Hey, Nevin, I saw you in here before. Did it launch? Its launch was supposed to be last week, I think, right? FPV Exchange is something that I'm willing to... wait, I can probably see if it launched. Here, let's go to the main page. Still in beta. Okay. It doesn't look like it's launched yet, but... Hold on. Nothing weird. No sound. Okay, should be good. Oh, that's not the one. There it is! FPVExchange.com. Get this. You can go on there, set an account up, and click import everything from RDQ, import everything from PyroDrone, import everything from GetFPV, and it will automatically pull everything you've ever purchased. There's 2 more websites that are on there. I forget what they are. It'll pull everything from your past purchases directly into FPV Exchange, and then you can just go like, ooh, I'd like to sell that. Ooh, I'd like to sell that. Oh, shit, I didn't even remember I bought that. Where is that? I'm going to have to go looking around. Oh, I found it. Hey! I don't want to sell that. Let me put this not for sale. I kind of want to sell that. Let me put it in the middle. You can literally sit there and like with all your stuff, you don't have to, but it's super cool. And then even like, let's say you've got something super specific, right? T-Motor F40 Pro 2 and you have cinema rigs. You can go on there, search for that motor, and it will show you all of the people and all of the companies that sell that T-Motor F40 Pro 2 in 1600 kV. Here's what's cool about that. I get a paid gig in Los Angeles. I go out there, I bang up a Pro 2, and I don't have an extra one. I can go on FPV Exchange and see if anybody local has that motor, because it is discontinued now, right? And then I can message them on there and say, hey, I see that you got that motor. Even if it's not for sale, I can say like, that motor is worth $100 to me. Is it for sale now? Right? That's pretty fucking cool, man. Like, for me, that's a game changer, dude. Even just to have the ability to pull everything that I've bought into one spot. It doesn't total it up. Don't worry about that. Nevin's not a sadist. He's not going to do that to us. It doesn't total the dollar figure or any nonsense like that. But yeah, just to like have all the stuff that I bought in one spot is huge. I mean, even if I don't use this website to sell stuff, I mean, I will be. I'll be selling my my custom CIOTTI FPV ready to fly rigs exclusively on FPV Exchange. I think, maybe not exclusively. I'll probably also put them on the Etsy page on my Etsy page, but they'll for sure be up on maybe we'll do it exclusive. Nevin has been Nevin being who the creator and the main man of FPV Exchange, he's been just kind beyond the bounds of rational thought and generous beyond the bounds of my understanding as a human being. I'm always looking for ways to kind of return the favor a little bit to him. So yeah, that might be cool. I think this website's gonna change things. I think it's going to allow us to trade stuff on top of just selling it. I think that might be. I hope. The idea of trading gear has always been like really interesting to me, because like we get all this gear and like we find the gear that we like and shit, but then we usually have like shit just sitting around that we've already flown, that we've already tested, right, and that we're kind of like bored of. And when there's two people in that same situation, it's pretty fucking exciting because you trade shit and then you get cool stuff, right? Like, I don't know. I think that this hobby has not had, we just haven't had an easy way of trading gear, right? And it's always like, well, what do you got? Yeah, I got some stuff. What do you got? Oh, well, Jesus Christ, how much time do you have? Can I call you so that we can have a half an hour conversation about what I have? Right? Like, and this fixes that. And, man, I'm so fucking excited. FPVExchange.com, www.fpvexchange.com. And to my knowledge, it is worldwide. So, yeah. Get your asses on there, people. Support people that support your people. Private Island FPV says, oh wait, no, we got that. B-Man FPV says, you're my boy, Blue! If you don't know what movie that's from, out. Get out. I can say that. I can be like 10 times meaner to you guys because it's not my channel. I obviously wouldn't do that to Jamie, but it's funny. I laugh to prevent from crying. Metal Dirtskin says, maybe just try Twitch to see what happens and eventually do both, like Bot Grinder. Yeah, Bot doesn't really do both anymore. We were talking about that earlier. He was like, oh, fuck, I haven't been on Twitch in a while. Yeah, he's I'm sure that he's in the situation that I am where, like, well, it's probably way worse because he's way bigger than I am, but there comes a time in trying to do this as a career where you run out of time, and time management becomes a huge deal. I mean, you can every single entrepreneur on the fucking planet will say the same thing. Yeah, it's you just run out of time, and you really have to kind of prioritize and just focus on yeah, what's working. We'll see what happens. B-Man FPV says you can hop on B-Man FPV stream away pimpin'. I get it. I'm with you. B-Man will be. Did we already talk on? I think we already talked on Facebook. If we didn't, we will. Nemesis says, "I got you, bro." Jamie says you can use mine as often as you need to. I'll send logins next time. Awesome. Looks like I got a pseudo home here. I don't know what I'm saying. I do love the idea though of bouncing around. I think it'll be a nightmare, but I also think it'll be fucking fun. Basically, if I'm gonna do that with someone though, I'm gonna have to say to them like, hey, 15 minutes before the stream, we're getting on the phone. Because I need to sort of walk you through all the different things to set up in the stream so that, right, because I have like a million little things, not a million, but it's whatever. Abraham says, I'm 100% cool with it, man. Get at me on Discord. Tiago says, Twitch for the car sim stuff. That was exactly what I was thinking, Tiago. And I couldn't decide on a name. I settled on Lanky Man Gaming, which is a play on T-Pain's gaming channel, which is Nappy Boy Gaming. So yeah, I don't know. I couldn't think of a good name, and it made me laugh. So I thought it might make other people laugh. But yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Mark Kunoff says do both YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, that kind of gets us into the. Back when I was in the world of SEO, I would talk to my clients about not diluting their brand. You got to be careful. If you can, there's an exponential element to this, starting from scratch loses that, and it takes a long time to get it back. And then if you're splitting your time right, you're going to be having that exponential. I don't know. We'll see. Tiago says you can just open a second temporary channel. I can. The problem being the work that I do on that second temporary channel is basically for nothing. It doesn't help the main channel at all. It doesn't help anybody else out. And quite honestly, I would rather stream from other people's channels to help them out, right? Because then at least I'm helping them out. Making a temporary channel for myself doesn't help me or anyone else. It's just like this, you know what I mean? So that's why that was my first thought, was like, well, fuck you, I'll just make another guy. I have other accounts, brand accounts or some shit under Google that I could just hit a button and turn YouTube on with them. Basically, they're I don't know what happened. Something happened on. Is it just me, or is Google fucking impossible? Like, I have like 5 accounts over on Google, and like I'm terrified to try to close any of them because like I don't know what the hell is connected to them, and I don't know. Every time I go to the Google manage your account thing, I like within 3 minutes I'm just like, I'm out of here. I can't. Nothing makes any sense. Everything is fucking. It's really, really very confusing. Maybe I'm just old. I don't know. I'm probably just an old fucking. I don't know. Bill Grimes, can your wife open a channel? For sure, but it's kind of the same thing. It's like, unless she's gonna do more with that, it doesn't benefit anything. Airbender doesn't even have Twitch. Well, it's free, so you can get it. Keith Drone says, how about we drop a deuce without super... How do we drop a deuce without super chat? Keith Drone asks. You're going to have to do it... you're going to have to just go to the toilet and do it for real, I guess. Why do you guys watch me? We're going to have to do it on PayPal. CIOTTIFPV.com. There is a PayPal button, and then you just have to tag me in the chat and say that you PayPal'd me $2, and then I'll say, thank you for dropping a deuce, Keith Jones. TweetFPV says, super chats are the only way someone can directly support one of the creators they like. Other platforms have lots of options. YouTube is way behind on this one for sure. Technically, YouTube does have the Prime or whatever the fuck they call it, but their requirements to be able to turn that on are asinine. I will pretty much never be able to turn that on. I will never be able to say to you guys, hey, if you want to support me, do the YouTube Prime thing. It's just ridiculous. So, yeah, YouTube is a very strange place. I've found out over the last 72 hours. There are a lot of really, really nasty problems on YouTube, and there are a lot of really good people who've gotten totally fucked. And I'm scared. I'm really scared for my future on YouTube, and that's where a lot of this is coming from. In fairness, so just trying to navigate it. Just trying to navigate it and weigh out the options and the yeah. I don't know. No, lawsuit hasn't materialized yet, Mike, because it's only been 72 hours. It takes time. And hopefully there won't be one. Hopefully this person is being honest with me that there is no way for them to drop this. And hopefully the email that they claim to have sent to YouTube does something. I don't know. B-Man says, you'll figure it out, bro. This too shall pass. I hope so, man. Tiago says, take over the CIOTTI FPV channel. I was thinking about it, Tiago. I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to ruin the inside info. Caustic FPV says, you should have a donation link the way UAV Futures does. I don't know. I think that's basically what I have as CIOTTIFPV.com. There's like a dozen ways for you guys to donate on there. I'm trying to think of what Mark has set up. Caustic. Tell me more, Caustic. Or Mark might still be in here. What's this? What's this donation link that UAV Futures has? It's not a deuce, but it's $5. Tom Coughlin sent $5 via PayPal. Thank you, Tom. He says, Schnoids loves your shirt. There you go. I'm pretty sure that Jamie agrees with most of these points. I probably should not have worn this shirt, but her and I are pretty eye to eye on human issues, human kindness, human what it is to be a good human being. Maybe let's say. Big Willie sent PayPal instead of Super Chat. Let me find it. I want to see what you said, Big Willie. Yeah. Okay. So. All right, yeah. If you guys are going to be doing PayPals, I need to have my email. Oh, this is good. I will put my email on my I will put mail on my main monitor, and yeah, there isn't a chance in hell I will accidentally share with that. Where's that? Big Willie. He's with a $10 PayPal. You've got money. I need to come up with a name for it, I guess. He says, fuck YouTube. Thank you, Big Willie. Thank you, Big Willie. Speedy Turtle says, what's up? License to Drive says, I'm off for a 3 a.m. cycle ride. Jesus, don't get run over, bro. Good luck with the streaming stuff. I could probably help out with channel ending. Sounds good. You're probably not here anymore, but maybe you're watching this on the replay. The beginning FPV says, can you clear coat carbon frames, and does it keep it from being electrically conductive? Yes, you can. I have done it before, and yes, it does keep it from being electrically conductive as long as the clear coat or spray paint that you use is not, of course, electrically conductive. The one that I used wasn't, I don't think. I mean, I didn't specifically like put power on it, but yeah, I assume that all clear coat is not conductive, but fuck, I don't know. Lots of things I don't know. Tweet FPV says you'll get through this, make cool shit, and people will watch it. Thank you, Tweet. The question is, where do I make the cool shit, right? Like that's the big thing that I'm trying to figure out is, if I need to shift, that's fine, right? If I need to not stream anymore, like, sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Is that what I do, right? Like, is that what I should do? Do I just... I don't know. Streaming, I'm so scared. I'm so fucking scared to continue streaming on YouTube. I'm really, really scared. Because they have this system where you can ruin a person's career. You know? You can legitimately like ruin thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of work that someone's put in. I should have looked into this sooner. I should not have done 468. Is that the number? I think I've done 468 streams. I should have looked this up when I'd only done 100. Hindsight's 2020. Dauntless says, could you give me a mini condensed version of those questions? I'm soldering wires to the micro motors and I'm about to solder my hair off. So I bet I missed. Dauntless, I'm sorry, dude. I don't even remember what the hell we were talking about. What were we talking about? Tag me again. Oh my God. That's a lot of fucks in chat. Damn. That's not that many, but that's too many. I mean, one of you guys not being able to follow me over to Twitch is kind of too much. Airbender, Big Willie, Aaron Rosenberry, Brian Ladmeraw, Droney Droid, Jesus. Yeah, I don't want to lose you guys. All right, thanks for that feedback, guys. Yeah. Fitzflight says, if you were to stream a lot more Gran Turismo, you might be able to find a dual viewership between FPV and race sim people. That's an interesting thought, Fitz. The Gran Turismo thing's interesting. I don't know. Starting from scratch and trying to get a gaming channel off the ground. Whew. That's rough, man. One of the reasons why I think I've had any success in FPV is that we are a very small. My best friend in the world, Brad's wife, Beth, up in New Jersey, when she said something to me that I'll never forget. When I explained how. When I was autocrossing in New Jersey in a really small region, I was getting regional championships and driver of the years and all this shit. And then when I moved down to Charleston, and I started to compete in a much bigger group, I wasn't shit. I was still in the pro class, and I was still like top 10, 15-ish out of a couple hundred that would show up, but. I mean, that's like unacceptable to me. And I was explaining that, and she was like, "Oh, so when you were up here, you were a big fish in a small pond, and now when you're down there, you're kind of a small fish in a big pond." And like that's I attribute my success in FPV to that, and is that we're a small pond. Gaming is not that, right? Gaming is a big ass pond. So on one hand, it's like, well, I'm just going to be lost in the sea of noise. On the other hand, there's a lot more opportunity, right? There's a lot more people. I don't know. I'm what I am sure of is that I'm nowhere near good enough at Gran Turismo for anyone to want to watch for the driving content. The only people I would get would be people that, well, like you guys, right? But also people that just like what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it, but who the hell knows? Dauntless H says, we value it too, but you can't do it without. Yeah, that's true, Dauntless. That's true. Drone Pilot says, "Relax. We will follow you wherever and whatever you do. You're entertaining, knowledgeable, and you interact with everyone. Very cool. I appreciate that, Drone Pilot. I appreciate it." Fitzflight says, 75, man. You know the 65S can't handle. I don't have the goddamn 75 frame yet, though. Newbadrin said they were. I almost bought one of those frames, but then I forget who it was over there. One of them saw a comment that I put on Instagram, and they messaged me and said, "Hey, we want to send you one of these 75 frames. What's your address?" And yeah, I never showed up. So I had to. I kind of forgot about it. Like I was just like, oh, cool. I don't have to worry about it. Magically, it'll show up in my mailbox one of these days. And then last week I was like, wait a second, where the hell? And I looked at the emails from like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, ah, shit. So I hopped on their website and ordered it as quick as I could. I should have paid for shipping. If I hadn't done the free shipping, it would have been here in time. I'm stupid for not having paid $5 for shipping. But Blizzard FPV says. Never mind. Nemesis says, hell yeah, but yeah, I was concerned about the weight too. Oh, right, on the, yeah, Nemesis. Oh, hey, let's weigh it. I didn't weigh it yet. I wanted to wait for the stream. I was about to ask you, Nemesis, if you weighed it, but why not just take out the goddamn scale and weigh it for myself? This guy, that's not bad. 3.4 grams. That's not bad at all. Dude. This is going to be fine. 3.5 is light. How the hell is it that light? Hold on. Hold on, I want to check something. Yeah, fuck it. We're just going to build it and we're going to weigh it when it's done. And it'll be fine. I was going to grab the... one of the Red Shifters canopies that holds the camera and holds the Insta360 Go and protects the top, and I was gonna weigh that because I think it's almost 2 grams, right? Dude, that's fine. That's like an extra gram, which I mean is not great, but I'll yeah, that's. Ooh. All right. Dictators. No. Celice FPV. Where's that comment? Oh, message deleted. Did Celice FPV go crazy? Thanks for straightening Celice out. Whatever the hell happened there. Probably like an hour ago. Stiller says, nah, I don't care, be you. Deal. Squints is here. What's up, Squints? What? Yeah, fuck you, Adam. God damn it. I'm so mad that you got to fucking fly all weekend at the goddamn drift event, dude. All my shit was fucking all packed, all of it. All my batteries were charged. Everything was ready to go. I spent all this time taking all my 5-inch rigs out Thursday of last week into Friday of last week to get them all dialed in perfectly. And then, yeah, I woke up to fucking nightmare Saturday morning. Joni Druid says, please fly mountain roads responsibly. It's amazing how easy it is to stop traffic when you wear an orange vest. Joni Druid's got the right idea. If you're going to do some reckless shit, at least get an orange vest and close the roads and shit down. At least go full ham. If you're going to do something reckless and kind of stupid that's also illegal, at least be even more illegal and shut traffic down so that you don't put people in risk. You're taking all the risk yourself. Impersonating a orange vest wearer or whatever. Mike Bergman says, "Hey, is that Newbie Drone 75mm cockroach frame new? I haven't seen that before. It is brand new, Mike. It came out like 2-3 weeks ago." Dauntless H says, "You are just going to be a traveler instead of sleeping over other people's couches, but streaming on their channels." Yeah, right. I'll be the traveling streamer. And YouTube did the thing again. So let's scroll back up. Oh, wow, I'm really behind. Holy Christ. It is 11:15 and I'm this far behind. Okay, turbo time for like 3 comments and then I'll lose my mind and talk way too long about one of them, I'm sure. Oh, wow, I scrolled all the way up in the chat and I'm not even caught up. That's awesome. Okay, so if so a bunch of your comments are lost to the ether, thanks to YouTube. I apologize. I'm going to start off with Abra the Ham. I'm not convinced the pusher type is worth it. Looking at the lines, the center of gravity looks significantly worse than with a normal design. It is. Well, worse is an opinion-based word, right? I believe the point of the pusher frame is that our motors make a lot of thrust but not a lot of braking. Does it? I hope this makes sense, right? Like when this side thrusts, it goes up, but if this side wants to slow down, it's only got a little tiny bit that it can do on the braking. So, my understanding of it is that by putting the prop line nice and low on a cinema style frame. Right, that's a big part of this, is that pushers are cinema rigs. They're not freestyle rigs. They're not doing flips and rolls. They're pushing, right? They're just pushing forward. And yeah, my understanding is that with that low center of gravity as a pusher, by loading the CG up really high, you're allowing the rig to use the thrust that, again, it makes a lot more thrust than braking. You're able to use the thrust for all of that weight. I think that just as big of a reason is that when you build it as a pusher, the ducts, the things that would be in the view of the HD feed naturally fade away, right? They like the field of view of the camera is like that. So on a pusher, you don't deal with prop ducts in view, right? If the GoPro is here, these ducts are going to be in view because they're higher. But as a pusher, the obstructions to the view of the HD roll away in a much more natural way. And what that allows you to do is move the camera inboard. I mean, with a regular setup like this, yeah, sure, just put the Insta360 Go all the way on the front here. Well, that's about as horrible as you can do. That's the worst thing you can possibly do for center of gravity, because now the front motors have to do 100% of the work, as we've found out on this channel, or well, on my old channel, a couple weeks ago, or whenever the hell that was, right? So yeah, I think that the pusher style is, yeah, don't build a freestyle rig as a pusher, I think. License to Drive said, okay, perfect. Oh, wait, well, yeah. Well, wait, I want to see it, though. All right, hold on. Okay, let me make sure I'm muted. Oh, wow, I wasn't muted. Okay, good. So we're muted. I can go to YouTube. All right, I'm not sharing. Let me turn the speakers all the way down, too. Oh, fuck it, I'll turn the speakers off. Okay, so... All right, I'm not sharing my screen. Good. And... Okay, big events last week, tonight, November 16th. Okay, 8 hours ago was that. Yeah, so it must be this. And... it must be this. All right, so you're saying it's at the end? I'm not seeing it. Well, and you know, I can't just have you guys sitting here. I can't look video. Yeah, this sucks, man. This is Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna have to. I'll check it out. I'll have to try to find it after the stream. Dauntless says, gets a gig in LA. I will celebrate the day when that happens. Yeah, me too, Dauntless. Scroll. Looks like there's some trolls. Sorry. Ask Ray says, don't worry, we are used to your threats. Blizzard FPV says, positive vibes. And I'm scrolling. B-Man says, what I'm saying is, you got a spot on my channel wherever you want. Hit me on my Discord. I don't have Facebook or Instagram. We'll paint the silver pants blue. It'll be glorious. Deal, B-Man. We will paint all the silver pants blue. Abraham, Google's account management is very intentionally convoluted. Oh! That would not surprise me. I never thought about that. I just thought that they're a bunch of assholes that don't know what they're doing. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Why on? It's Google, right? I mean, they have all the money in the world. For them to make an account management portal that doesn't suck ass would probably take about 10 minutes for them. So yeah, it kind of makes sense that they would. That the only reason for it to be as awful as it is on purpose to confuse us so that we don't make any money from them. Lanky shitbag FPV. Lanky shitbag FPV. You fucking stole my channel name, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. Hold on, I'm looking up. Somebody in the chat is named Lanky Shitbag FPV, and it's me! Great. It's the imposter. The imposter changed the channel name from the phonetic spelling to Lanky Shitbag FPV. There it is! That's it. That's my new channel. I'll message the imposter later. No, I won't. We already talked about that. Oh, that's fucking terrific. Thank you, imposter. You make my life a lot better. For real. Aaron Rosenberry says, name this stream free Twitch account. I bet many folks learn that Amazon gives a free Twitch account. Yeah. That Amazon free Twitch account thing is... That's a real... That yeah, I might do the Twitch thing because of that. Let's just say that. It's one of the few things that's driving me to do it. B-Man says, dude, this will go nowhere N. I don't know what that means. And then he says, don't worry about it. I know being you will, but you be aight. I'm sure that those comments would have made way more sense if I'd read them like within a half an hour of them being posted. But unfortunately, that's not the way it works here. Sorry, V-Man. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, god damn it, I hate it when I fucking do this. Dauntless H says, can't help but notice that was the shirt you wore yesterday. Yeah, Dauntless, I wear shirts. I'm just be honest with you guys. I wear fucking shirts till they stink. I mean, although if I'm I'm not that gross. Like it's I don't go outside. is the deal. Like I'm pretty much my whole life. No, I mean not my whole life, but I just don't. I'm not in many situations where having a stinky shirt makes that much of a difference. Kristen is, if my shirt's too stinky, she'll tell me. It also ruins shirts. If you wear a shirt once and then wash it, and then wear it once and then wash it, that shirt will not last anywhere near as long as if you wear it a few times until it actually starts to get a little bit oily. The thing that I don't sleep in shirts, so I don't dump my body oil into them all night, and I have like my shitty shirts that I'll wear for the majority of the day, and then when I'm about to stream, I'll put one of my shirts that I like on, and I'll wear it for like the 2 hours of the stream, and then I'll usually go take it off. So that I've got like 15, 20-year-old t-shirts that I've followed that sort of, wash it when it needs to be washed. What the fuck is happening? Why are we talking about this?
I was going to come out and say this took a really weird turn.
Yes, Kristen says this took a really weird turn. It did.
Another thing you do too is like you'll have a shirt and you'll smell it and you'll be like,
I'm gonna mute it.
Does it smell? And you'll hand it to me to like evaluate whether or not it is stinky.
Yeah, because
There's a system. There's a 2-check system.
Yeah, there's checks and balances.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. Yeah, nobody wants to be the stinky kid in class. It's true. Random FPV says, hits the thumbs up for Siani FPV and Little So. Hey, yeah, guys, subscribe to this channel. Thumbs up the shit out of this. Comment. Do all the things. Jamie had to spend actual time working with me to figure this nonsense out. And now she's staying up until God knows what hour to click the goddamn stop button. And she's moderating the goddamn chat. So, yeah. Help her out. Do things that you know what you're supposed to do. I know you don't want to do it. I don't like doing it either. But just I know. But just do it. I know. But just Random FPV also says, name the channel that messed oh wait, no. I thought you were saying to name my channel. Name the channel that messed with you. Mob Justice should fix this. I was instructed to not do that. Because this could turn into a legal thing. Yeah. I'm not going to do that. Although I've already described the video in a way that some of you probably already know how to find it and who it is, so. Tweet FPV says, keep what you're doing, make flight edits, tuning tips, product reviews. If you give up now, don't look at it like YouTube wins and the striker wins. Look at it like you lose. Yeah, very true. Very true, Dan. It's I don't know. The thought of fully giving up. Well, you know what? I will read you guys the reason why. I will read you guys what the thing that I read that snapped me out of that, basically. And it was an email that Nevin sent me, actually. And I will read a little section of it because it was literally the moment that it was kind of a cool moment. And I was like, okay, well, fuck it. I'm back in, god damn it. Yeah, so Nevin said, I can't possibly fathom what you're going through, what you're feeling. Can say that we're all here wanting you back just as much as you do, but I recognize the desire to just quit. Give it all up out of frustration. Why attempt to go back to YouTube when they don't give a fuck about the ramifications of their actions? Or the financial side of income from the channel, or the time, the time, or the idea of having to start over. I can't possibly imagine. But I believe in you. For fuck's sake, man, you even made a sticker. You even made a sticker with Clam Man on it. We all believe, which is funny because no more Clam Man, right? Although I already emailed Mighty Car Mods and I said, hey, I fucked up. I've been using that little, mailbag thing of yours for the last couple weeks. let me know what I have to do to make this right, and I would love to use it in the future if at all. Blah, blah. I wrote him a nice email. I'm gonna do the same for Clam Man because I would. It's Clam Man. We gotta figure out it. If I have to license Clam Man and it's somewhat affordable, I think I will. We all believe in you and your mission. If we spent hours of our lives watching your streams, I'm sure we'd spend hours again in the future. Because if we didn't, that would mean that we wasted hours of our life supporting you. And that just doesn't make sense to give it all up in the blink of an eye. And yeah, like, yeah. When I read that, I was just like, oh, right. I can't, I'm not willing to do that to you guys. So if we have to shift away from the streams, I will be fucking heartbroken because I love hanging out with you guys. But yeah, we're gonna figure some shit out. We're gonna figure it out. God damn it. Lilithium says, sent you a message earlier on Facebook about letting you use my channel on your stream. Hope I can help. Saw it. We're gonna talk. TweetFBV says you could actually this could actually push you to expand your horizons, make you even better on the backside of this whole ordeal. I've been trying to convince myself of that. Yeah, it already has pushed me to get the fuck back into Premiere and spend more time editing, which is a really good thing. And I think that for a while here, I put all of my effort into the streams, which is great, and I love the streams, but I need to spend a little bit more time on putting out. Well, now it looks like I have to spend a lot more time on putting out just regular, like, full-blown edited stuff. But I'm excited about that, especially because OBS seems to be recording right now, since Remy Tim reminded me to fucking record the stream. If at the end of this stream I have a recording from OBS of all of this, I can do pretty cool, like, I can do some fun stuff outside of the streams. Like, I can do full builds, and then I'll have it, and then I can dump it into Premiere and, like, fast forward through the bits where I'm not talking or I'm just mindlessly, cutting wires and shit like that. So, yeah, this could be a kick in the ass that I needed. Abraham says, tweet FPV, if CIOTTI FPV, he doesn't lose Yeah, right, Aber, right. You're saying exactly what Nevin was saying, which is, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do that to you guys. And that I take that way more seriously than I probably should, but hopefully that's something that makes me the person that you guys have latched onto. And, yeah. Or, I don't know. You guys are fucking crazy, man. You're like, I've never seen, like, an audience that's so ride or die. And it blows my mind. It really does. And it makes me, it's not lost on me. How about that, guys? It's really not lost on me. Even a little bit. Sometimes I do need a reminder of it, but it hits me like a ton of bricks, as you can probably see and hear. Don't. Yeah, my ability to deal with for anybody that's even remotely new, I'm not usually quite this emotional. I came off of Lexapro a couple months ago, and yeah, feeling emotions again is very, very overwhelming, and I'm still struggling to remember how to fucking handle it and not freak out. And this has been a really emotional couple days, so I'm like emotionally exhausted at the end of my my tether. What's the quote from? Hold Oh, I can't. God damn it. I was going to play a really funny Dennis Reynolds explosion from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but I can't. I can't do it. Airbender says, I only have 100 subs on my channel, but you can use it. I have no clue how to live stream. Airbender, unfortunately, the fact that you haven't live streamed before is going to put you sort of like down towards the bottom of the list of people who've asked me, because it is a chore to get live streaming set up for the first time. But you're on the list, man, and I appreciate the offer very much so. Jonathan King says multi-stream. There are services to do it, but yeah, I don't think it solves YouTube. Yeah. DJ Botgrinder tried to do the multi-stream thing, and he had a really hard time with it. So, yeah, we'll see. Tweet FBB says, I really like the idea of taking your live stream on the road using other pages. I do too. I think that's a really, I think that could be a really fun thing. I think it might be a pain, but if I can figure, I think what I need to do is, so like YouTube shut everything off on me. Like I can't see anything. So I can't even like go into the streaming section of YouTube to like look at the different things that I have set up. So like with this stream, for example, I don't know what's going to, like, I don't know if this chat is going to stay with this stream. This chat might go away forever. There's like a million little pain in the ass settings that it took me like 6 months to get dialed in properly for streaming. So we'll know a lot more when I stop streaming here tonight, to see if taking this show on the road is a realistic thing. But you guys seems to be somewhat working. But yeah, I need to figure out a way to get in there so I can look at that stuff, so that I can, if I'm going to be on your guys' channel, I can say to you like, hey, here's what I need you to do. Go click manage, click schedule stream, hit this. I'm going to send you an email with this, drop this in there. I want you to click this button, click this switch, click this switch. I want you to click ultra low latency. I want you to click chat stays with video. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Droidy Droid says, I'll follow you to Twitch if necessary. I try to keep my socials to a minimum. Almost joined Facebook/Instagram when I heard you were banned here. Yeah, and I do the same, Droidy Droid. I think we all do, right? We all have to pick and choose. The days of being on all the social media platforms, I think, are gone. So yeah, that's one of the things that I've been trying to figure out too, because we're all here, right? Doc Murdoch says, you will rock wherever you decide to stream. The collective will follow. Thanks, Doc. I appreciate that, man. Nemesis says, nice, and no, I didn't. What would we have been talking about? Oh, YouTube, come on, man. Don't. You guys know what it did. You know what happened. God damn it. There we go. T-Bird says, did you get my thing in the mail? I did not, T-Bird. It's a very risky thing that you've typed there. Rick Cepeda says, I got my 3-inch frame from a local builder here. I'll post pictures in a couple days. And I get it built. I think you'll like it. Awesome, Rick. Message me somewhere. I want to see it. T-Bird, what thing is... Why am I saying that? What thing's in the mail? Random FB says, have you built Little Seller Fox a new rig? You know, Random, I asked her tonight if we're still doing that, because I just completely spaced on it. Last week was madness, and it just fell off my radar. But thanks to FPV Exchange, I have the budget to build all the to pre-buy all the parts, and a couple more. I'm thinking. It's looking like I'm gonna build maybe 3 or 4 glides for Jamie, maybe if she's still down, and for maybe one of you guys. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Not really looking forward to it because, as you guys probably know by now, I don't love building. But building a glide is very different than building the shit that I usually build on here. So it's actually not. It won't be that bad. I'm dreading it because building, but it'll be totally fine. B-Man says no one in here is gonna give you shit, man. Play whatever. Play whatever. What do you mean, B-Man? Play whatever. What's that mean? B-Man. No, so it's not about you guys. It's not about you guys. It's about the content owner. Yeah, I can't. Whatever. Let's move on. I've wasted enough of your guys' time bitching and moaning about my first world fucking YouTube problems. Jonathan King says, "Motherfucking Clam Man, you know you can never give up." I miss him. I miss him. I guess the what can I do? What can I do? Hold on, I have an idea. ¿Y tú cómo? ¿Y si vende o? Oh! I should have memorized it. Never give up! That's as good as I can do. I guess I can learn it. I guess that's what I'll do. I'll learn whatever the hell Clam Man's saying. I'll learn to say it. We are all mad up in here. Yeah, Jamie, indeed. Random FB says, "Come here. I'll give you a well-deserved hug." Where's here, Random? Is it in Atlanta, Georgia? Because if it's not Atlanta, Georgia, you're gonna have to hug yourself, I guess. Did the thing again. Try to find my spot. There it is. Love CIOTTI FPV things up. God, random. Jesus. T-Butter FPV says Tango 2. Oh! Oh, did I get it in the mail to you? Right? Yeah. I think. No, it's sitting right there. What the fuck? Oh, I ran out of tape. I ran out of packing tape. It's all ready to go. It'll go out tomorrow. Random FPV says, I think for using Little Sailor Fox channel for your stream, you should build it ASAP. Oh yeah, it's true, right? If I had the parts, I could start it right now. Oh god damn it! Did it again. It's like 4 times in a row. Oh! Caught up on chat. Holy shit sticks. Okay. Here we go. Oh god, I gotta fix that. Alright, we can do some work. We can do hey, new name. New name. There's TinyCineWhoops and then there's CineWhoops. TinyCineWhoop? Right? Right? TinyCineWhoop? If you guys know the name for what's wrong with me, please let me know. Please do let me know. I would appreciate it. Let me just move this over a little bit. And why do I feel like this camera is so off center. Is there usually all this white here? Is this normal? Oh God. I found a I didn't find anything. Okay, so what time is it? 11:45. We're not going to get much done. What can we do in 15 minutes? This is definitely not a 15-minute job here. That's for sure. Oh, hey, there is an interesting little tidbit here, though. Hopefully this goddamn webcam will focus at some point. Come on, you fuck. There it is. Okay. Look at the Insta360 Go mount and look right in front of it on the bottom here. See that little piece there? Right? So here's the camera mount. Here's the camera mount here. And then look at this piece. See this little piece? This is a little extender that Redshifters makes. There you can see it. See the little extender? And it puts the Insta360 Go a little bit farther back. You can... There you go. Now you guys can see it. There it is. See it? See the little extender piece there? So, Redshifters sent that to me after I mentioned to them how on the smaller 65, the Insta360 Go being even with the front motors was causing the front motors to have to do all the work, and it couldn't spread the load out across all four motors. Yeah, they have this little extender thing to push the Insta360 Go back towards the center more. And it really does work. It definitely flies better with the weight more centralized, but it's still not quite good enough. It's still just not. It's a little bit too over the nose. Basically, what I've learned is that even on 0802 25,000 kV motors with 1S, a 65 millimeter whoop has to have the Insta360 Go, the weight of the Insta360 Go perfectly centered in order for it to have any chance at like lifting it up in a way that is going to be like useful. They just don't make enough thrust. That's the problem. They don't make enough thrust. The Insta360 Go is too heavy of a payload for a 65 millimeter TinyCineWhoop unless it can perfectly center the mass of that Insta360 Go. And even with the mass perfectly centered, the runtime blows. You don't have much throttle to play with. Like it's a struggle. It's a struggle to fly that around. It's totally doable, and it's the safest possible way to get Insta360 Go footage, but bigger propellers are going to be the answer to realistically moving an Insta360 Go around. And this is the full speed RC pusher that Nick Burns very, very, very kindly sent over so that I wouldn't have to wait the 2 months for Banggood to get it out to me. So yeah, we're just going to drop a RXSR into this, and I think it'll be good to go. This is on 1103 8,000 kV motors, which I don't like. I don't know why. I don't know why they did such a low kV. Well, I do, because they wanted it to be flown on 3S, but that was not a good plan. They should have put 11,000 kV motors on it, and then you could run it on 3S with a throttle scale or 2S. But they didn't. Luckily, the motors are on plugs, so yeah, when I don't want these motors anymore, I can change them. I'm also, when I pull this apart, I'm also getting rid of the beta FPV AIO, and I'm going to put in a happy model AIO, because there's nothing quite like going from worse to even worse. I guess bad to worse is the saying, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, I need a plug for the RXSR. I'm really tempted to de-pin this RXSR because I really don't have much space in here, but I don't feel like having my fingernails ripped out by a pair of pliers right now, so I'm not going to do that because that's pretty much the exact same experience as de-pinning an RXSR, is just having a big guy with a hammer just smash you in the top of your head over and over again. Right. Where is the plug header that I'm looking for? It's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. I'm really hoping that I have a super short one. No, not quite. Oh, no, that's not it. That's what she said. Oh! Nah, that's for the cameras. No. Why am I not putting these back in the goddamn... Why didn't someone tell me? Okay. Let's see. Johnny George says TinyCineWhoop. That's... Yeah, how do you pronounce it, though? It's TinyCineWhoop? B-Man says, I like Do the Cha-Cha. Shit, I forget what that's from, B-Man. That's from a movie, I think, right? Dauntless says, TinyCineWhoop makes sense as a name for it, but I'm going to fully honest that a 4-year-old could make that connection. Yeah, I know. I had this moment of like, ooh! And then I was like, no, that's what I would just call it, because it's a small Cinewhoop. Derp-a-derp. You guys talking shit? Who's talking shit? Who's talking shit? Somebody talking shit? Who talking shit? You guys talking shit? Don't talk shit. Don't talk no shit. You guys seem to be handling it just fine. I'm not gonna involve myself with it. Sorry. I trust you guys. T-Bird says, let's talk before you mail Tango 2. Deal. Nemesis FPV says, that's why I printed the 10-degree mount. Didn't want it to lean back too far. Yeah, Nemesis, this is the right one, dude. Good call on that. This is for sure the right one. Scrolling. All right. God damn it. What is it, B-Man? Oh, I know it. It's I can't just sit here and try to think of that movie. That's not good. That's not good streaming. I won't think of it though. You guys can ruin it. I'm not gonna think of it. My brain doesn't work right when I'm on these streams. Like it's interesting. I've every once in a while I try not to because it seems awful, like narcissistic. But I think it's important to do it every so often. I will actually watch some of. I only get through like 10 minutes before I'm just like, oh, I'm hideous. But I will actually watch these streams back, and yeah, I'm always amazed that I'll just like a word will come out of my mouth that as I'm watching it back, I'm just like, why the fuck did I say that? Like that was just the wrong. You know, here's a perfect example of it. When I left way back when the FPV show had a call-in show. You could call in during their podcast, and I called in, and I said to those guys that my GoPro split, blah 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 blah. Runcam split. I meant to say Runcam, but the word GoPro poured out of my mouth. I don't know why. No reason. It's weird, dude. It just happens sometimes. Like when you're speaking in like front of, I don't know when it happens, but it happens, and it's strange. How did we get on that tangent? What am I just looking for an excuse to not build? Is this my brain's way of trying to protect me from working on another goddamn TinyCineWhoop sized? This goddamn thing has a 16x16 flight controller in it and an individual ESC. Come on, really? I've been down this road before here, guys. It doesn't end well. Who remembers the last time I did 16x16? Somebody will. I bet you somebody will, because it's a pretty. The end of the end of that adventure was pretty was pretty horrific. Anybody remember that? It's actually a while ago, come to think of it. It was also the end of my relationship with Rotorius, unfortunately. The new owner of Rotorius got very upset that I didn't work harder on that stream in exchange for the $5 of carbon that he sent over. I'm gonna have to make a cable. That sucks. Hold on, I got another little pile of cables over here. Maybe there's a. This is crazy. This marks. So I have used all of the RxSR harnesses. I'll be damned. I never thought I would see the day. But the day has arrived. Isn't there something easier that we can do? What's the easiest thing that I can possibly do? B-Man says, here's another one. The prime rib roast minister visited Washington today, and my tiny little nipples went to France. Oh, it's Anchorman, isn't it? It's fucking Anchorman. Wow. That just means I need to watch Anchorman again. Remy Tim says, last time you worked on a 16x16 stack, pretty sure I've blocked that out of my memory. B-Man says, same movie, come on. Did I get it? 661 says, fly something. I could do that. I'd have to get the thing out of the closet. Oh, wait, no, it's 11:59. The stream's over. Carbon fiber Modula 7 frames with aluminum ducts. I have not. Toxic. The aluminum ducts is a deal breaker though. Aluminum ducts, they dent and they when you crash they're just a hot mess. What's the company that did the aluminum duct thing way back when? Rack and Helly. Rack and Helly used to have a aluminum ducted TinyCineWhoop frame, and it was a nightmare. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, and we're gonna work on stuff tomorrow. I'm very. It's not Anchorman. Fuck. I'm very hungry, and tired, and emotionally ruined, and those three things do not make me a good 16 by 16 stack mechanic right now. So yeah, we ain't gonna work on shit. We talked about them though. We talked about tiny. Oh, Bruce, all fucking mighty. I'm ashamed. What kind of a goddamn Jim Carrey fan am I? For shame. For shame, people. Look at this website, though, guys. Go there now. Believe me. Trust me. Trust me. You're going to love my nuts. Go there now. Okay. That was close. Yeah, I don't know where that'll be, Rick. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's... okay, so how do I... okay, this is we're going to talk about this, and then that's it for tonight. How do I tell you guys where I'm going to be? Right now, my normal pre-stream routine is Patreon post, Discord post to @everyone, and Facebook posts. Who is that not going to hit, right? Like, Instagram too. I got to do Instagram. Okay, so Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Patreon. Yarb says there's a community tab. Did they add something back in that allows us to actually fucking talk to people without posting a video? That would be unbelievable. Where's that at, Yarbs? Community tab on your YouTube. You can post there. Community tab. Is that something that's on my channel, maybe? Community! Post an update to your fans. Alright, I posted, does this work? Can you guys read this? So, if you guys see that, reply to it. Because I need to see how many of you actually can see that. Well, shit, that's, okay, cool. So, Alright, well, I just posted there. Are you guys getting it? Because, so, tomorrow night, tomorrow during the day, whenever, I stream from Lilithium's channel, let's say. I post it there. Now what? Like, okay, so you guys see it, but did you have to go look for it? Or I guess that's my main question is, like, if I post that here... Oh, I can actually show this, right? Hold on. Chat that. Okay, I think I can show this without going to jail. So if I post this here, are you guys actually going to see it? It shows up in subscriptions. No shit. Okay. Okay, cool. So... Airbender doesn't see anything yet. All right, so I mean... No surprises there, but some of you guys will hopefully see it. That's good. Cool. So I'll do it there as well. I'm just going to leave this opened in a tab, actually. Let's get the fuck off of that screen share. Good. Good. As long as I don't post it there and then it's impossible for you guys to see it, which would be sort of my assumption because that's kind of how everything is nowadays. Cool. Dauntless responded, Donkey. Johnny J said, yep. Wilson Oakley said, hello. Okay, cool. So I'll do that. So, yeah, guys, this is potentially going to be the situation for the next 90 days. I'm going to do Facebook, Patreon, Instagram, Discord, YouTube, with the link to God knows what channel I'll be on that particular day. Cool. All right, good. Good. What else can you guys think about before I shut this down? Because yeah, I'm gonna try to go on. I'm gonna try to take this show on the road. It looks like Jamie is cool enough to be like my fallback home. So if I can't get it figured out with anybody else, she'll have to deal with me calling her and saying, "Hey, can we do it again? I'm so sorry. Can you do all the things for me again? Stay awake and hit the buttons." And what if I post in the... Wait a second. I am a moderator. Oh. I can moderate in here. Oh. Right, of course. Jesus Christ. Moderators have the exact same privileges as admins? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's a little... I don't love that. Jesus. I have like 1 million moderators. Jesus. Okay. All right, that's I'm just learning all the things, man. My name's Aaron CIOTTI. You're not gonna learn shit, but I'm learning a lot. Well, cool. It's after midnight. I'm gonna go relax and spend some time with my unbelievably understanding, awesome wife, Kristen. Guys and girls, I know I've said it a bunch, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your the messages and just like the general support and it's been a lot. Like it's I've had to fight off a lot of frustration, like answering the same questions over and over again, and getting like a lot of the same suggestions and but yeah, it's that's my issue, right? Like you guys are trying to help. Yeah, it's completely unfair for me to be like, thanks, I know, right? Like, if I've been like that with any of you, I apologize. I've really tried to not be like that, but yeah, it means a lot. It really, really does, and you guys are mega. So I'll see you maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. Tomorrow, I might not stream tomorrow. I have to get this shit done, and I have to get this all locked in for Wednesday. So yeah, there's a chance that I will just focus on this. Here's what I'll do. Tomorrow, I will test OBS's just like straight up recording, and then I will dump that into Premiere, and yeah, and I'll build, and I will talk to myself like a lunatic, and then when I'm not talking, I'll fast forward, and maybe I can give you guys like an edited. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it is. Jonathan King rightly says, if you streamed without checking the chat, you would get lots of building done. I had that thought too. Like over the weekend, I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna get more shit done now. But like, Private Allen says, Ken trust his collective. Toxic FB says, great stream, much love. Dauntless says, so glad to have you back and fighting this shit. Nemesis says, good night, bro. B-Man, see you on the flip. And we're caught up. Jamie, thanks again. She just dropped the link to CIOTTIFPV.com. If you motherfuckers don't like this video and or sub to her channel and or leave a comment on this video, I will hunt you down for the rest of your life. My name's Lucifer Morningstar, and you've just been filled in. I just combined like 18 things. Anybody else watch Lucifer? We just finished it, and I can't wait for the new season. It's not that great of a show, if I'm honest. If you're an atheist or an anti-theist, you'll probably like it. If you like sexy dudes, you'll definitely like it. That's about it. It's on Netflix. It's called Lucifer. Goodbye! All right, so Jamie, I'm going to click stop streaming in a minute. Maybe it'll automatically stop. Maybe you'll have to hit the stop button. And Jamie's dropping an edit from today. She flew the shit out of her marmot and has been editing this entire time that I've been bitching and moaning. Jamie, am I building you a glide? Is that still on? We still doing that? Hey, Journey Droid knows what's up. Journey Droid says, Maze is my spirit animal. She says the edit was done. All right, guys. Thanks again. We'll figure this shit out. In the meantime, wait for... Okay, cool, Jamie. Daily... hey, who... Did you guys... One more thing. Why do I have such a hard time ending streams? At the end of the stream, I remember, like, everything that... What am I doing? Jesus Christ, how quickly I have forgotten. Okay. Did you guys dig the one battery? It was kind of a... I kind of made all the I got all the mistakes out of the way. But did you... did you guys... I didn't play Clan Man. I just have to only share the screen when I've like thoroughly made sure that I didn't whatever. Did you guys like this? Oh God, why? Was this any good? The one battery review? I hope it was, because I have a whole shitload of them, and I'm gonna do them whether you like them or not. But if you guys have any like suggestions, well, do me a favor. Don't give me suggestions yet, because this was like a total train wreck. This is like the worst of everything. I forgot to turn on the mic pack. I forgot to do a million things. So hold off for now. I've got like 5 or 6 more of these. I'm gonna put one up a day. One battery review every day is what I'm gonna try to do. So yeah, let me do a couple of these, but get your brains thinking about what I can do better in these one battery reviews. Don't tell me yet, because I might have already fixed that, whatever you were going to say. But yeah, if you don't mind, just, think about it, and I'll do more. Love you guys. Every single one of you. I'm out of here. My name's Aaron CIOTTI. You've just been filled in. If you don't know who that's from, it's from Philip DeFranco. He's another YouTuber you should be watching. Philip DeFranco. Watch him. I'm out of here. I'm going to click the stop streaming button, Jamie, in 3, 2, 1.